Howdy. Howdy, folks. You know, that's a pretty standard greeting for me. And when I'm on the air, well, that salutation is usually followed by an explanation of the set locale, or me telling folks what we're up to in today's episode. But for now, we'll just leave it a friendly greeting. Well, I guess it could be an opener for my 2012 time capsule clip. You know, back in December of 2004, I unfortunately was a victim of a hunter's negligent firearm handling. I was guiding a hunt and I took a large caliber round at approximately 10 feet into the left pelvic area. I got pretty messed up, to say the least. I had a 2% chance of survival. It was an incredibly bad time of my life. But I have to admit, with some divine intervention, some amazing surgeons, a lot of help from family and friends, I found the strength, the fortitude to overcome the hurdles of a multiple broken pelvis and a lot of other destroyed and removed parts. So, you know, my recovery, it became like a construction site. I learned how to be more efficient, stronger. I learned how to better use my now lessened energy reserves and power. Well, this was me in 2005. I went from a gal that was fit, strong, efficient, a former triathlete, to a physical mess, discombobulated with plenty of tubes, self-doubt, and a lot of empty space. Yeah, I was missing a lot of parts, internal ones. Empty space where organs once were. And as I regained some stability and health, I walked and always tried to have a mental challenge as well. Heck, I was an experiment and needed to appreciate my life and the second chance I was given. I needed a challenge.
You said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu, and I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.
My last extended stay in the hospital ended in 2007. Yet a fistula kept me with an active hole in my abdominal area until the end of that year. It was gross. Soon, in 2008, and for the next several years, I started to rejoin family. I went on trips. I wanted to live. And like I said, our lives are like construction sites. We're highways. We're always picking the path. We're always choosing a way. And although we might not have a blueprint, or everything mapped out, or everything goes as planned, we often have to find ourselves picking a new path. That was me, making and learning how to do modifications. I believe that there is a universal thread, one shared by most folks around the world, that life should be lived. It should be loved. Love life and all those in it. You know, I look a lot better now, but I didn't grow any new parts. I still have a colostomy bag. I still kneel at the bowl. And I still catheterize from a bladder built from an intestine. And I've done so from the African bush. It was kind of cool. And all that's just a little easier now because I've had a lot of practice since 2005. But I have to admit, I do have a few new health concerns associated with the long-term prognosis and the initial severity of these injuries. So I'm preserving this little clip here, this little bit of footage of my life in 2012. It's my time capsule, and I hope to continue to live and love life and all those around every day. Every day is an anniversary of life. Hey folks, howdy, happy trails, and have a safe and great adventure. Have a great life.
Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain.